you will see the results. You will feel it and you will see miracles before your eyes. How are you guys doing? I am Ashley for FD 1111 Ministries. So I am conducting a 21-day reset starting on March 2nd. However, whenever you decide that you want to do a 21-day reset, you can utilize this information. I will do this twice a year, once during the beginning of spring, and spring is the esoteric new year, and then I do it at the fall equinox. So the fall equinox is another reset that happens within an annual cycle. You can take advantage of both of these energies, as Aries is a fire energy that will help give you that oomph, that extra fire to help propel you through the year. And during the harvest season, that's you preparing for the wind down. If you want to break addictions, habits, bad thoughts, bad cycles in your life, what they call karma, this is the way of how to do it. The reason why we repeat things over and over again is either you're oblivious to your patterns, but you may notice that something is off in your life, like you keep on repeating things over again, or why do I keep on attracting these types of relationships, or why can't I break through to the next frontier of my financial abundance? It's because of some type of cycle that's unfolding in your life. So it's first, you have to notice that there is a cycle and that it is something that you want to change. So once you notice that, some people can notice that, but how do you actually change that? You have to completely change who you are. The identity comes through mental transformation, and it's paired with physical action. So throughout this fast, you're working on your spiritual self, which would be the way how you think, the type of energy that you exude that magnetize certain types of situations and people towards you. And then you want to pair that with action to help support that spiritual transformation. So you would live as if you are the future you, if that makes sense. So I'm going to break it down. Like, for example, if you have bad eating habits and you want to lose a specific amount of weight, either you might be experiencing, or you are afraid that you may experience health conditions. You have acknowledged that you do have a situation that you want to change in your life. Okay, now you want to pair that with one of the goals that you're going to focus on throughout this 21-day cycle. So what this does is that it changes your identity. It changes the way how you think and how the way you feel about situations. So it will change the actions. So once you have figured out what you want to do, now you have to pair that with a physical action and a spiritual action. It also represents like a mental transformation. Saying affirmations, journaling, scripting, the type of content that you engage in. Are you watching commercials? Are you watching people that are binging out? Or are you putting yourself in an emotional state that causes you to crave certain types of foods? Food can be a comfort food. Food can bring comfort to you. So are you putting yourself in emotional situations that causes you to want to reach out to those types of foods? So if so, acknowledge them. That's the purpose of journaling. Acknowledge the way how you feel about the thing that you're working on. How do you feel you can change it? Why do you feel that is the case? You really want to get down to the identity. You really want to get down to the way how you think about these situations that causes you to act out in a certain way. Then you want to pair it with a physical action. So I know that I wanted to lose this weight. I know that I want to eat healthy. What are some physical things that I can do? Well, one thing, I can meal prep. So therefore, if I do get hungry, I already have prepared meals that are within my meal plan. I don't have to go reach for that bag of chips. I don't have to go out to that fast food restaurant. You can join an exercise program. You can find some friends that want to join a gym, or you can just join a gym and they have plenty of exercise groups within those gyms. You can watch content of people that have transformed their lives. There's plenty of YouTube videos of people vlogging how they transform their bodies, how they transform their minds to support that new body. You can watch inspirational content, listen to inspirational songs. You can listen to music that makes you want to get up and dance, that makes you feel confident. You can dress more confidently. That will help you. That's some physical things that you can do to help you to walk in that identity of who you know that you are destined to be. Another example could be you want to save for a vacation. You always wanted to travel somewhere, but you never really had the time or the resources to do so. You can change that. How you can change that is a spiritual action, spiritual mental action paired with a physical action. The mental and the spiritual action would be affirmations. I affirm that I will go on to Italy this year, and I affirm that the trip will be paid for some way, somehow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You can pair it with the I am affirmation. You can proclaim it, affirm it. The visual that will pair with the mental to help support the mental. A vision board. Vision boards are very effective. You can Google vacations to Italy. You can Google how much it costs to go to Italy. Google as much information as you can, and you can also put that on a board of all the places that you want to see, that you will see, to have it professionally printed at Office Max or Office Depot, and you can hang it up on your wall. You can even frame it to give it a little extra pizzazz. You can watch videos about people going on vacation to Italy if that's your choice destination. Now you want to pair that with a physical action. All right, I can set up a separate savings account, and I can entitle that savings account My Dream Vacation to Italy 2022. And you can set aside a percentage every time that you get paid. Place it into that account, and you will not touch it until you have reached your goal to be able to go to your dream destination. Now, I have also heard stories where they took those faith action steps and they were only halfway there monetarily. They only had a certain amount of money saved, but it wasn't enough for them to actually take the trip or to buy the car. Somehow, some way, it was a sale, it was a discount, or someone was able to give them the rest of the money so that they can go. You never know how God will work it out for you. You just have to take the action steps, and this 21-day reset will help you take those action steps. Because faith without works is dead. If you don't have enough faith to put in the work, then your dream will be dead. There's plenty of videos on YouTube. They're entitled subliminals. Those subliminals can be instrumentals, or they can be instrumentals with binaural beats, also paired with an affirmation over it, or a person that's talking over those. I listen to those sometimes when I go to sleep, because when you're asleep, the subconscious mind is at play. When you're awake, the conscious mind is the protector, is the blocker. If it feels like it's an idea that's foreign, then it will block it. So tapping into the dream state is very beneficial for when you are working to transform something in your life. One thing that is a missing gap sometimes, I feel, is that people don't take the time to really find out what they're really, really passionate about and what they really, truly desire. So one of the first steps would be, what is really for you and what's for you to manifest during this 21-day cycle, or plant the seeds to manifest over this annual cycle. So the 21 days is just to plant those seeds, but you have to know what seeds to plant. So the way of how to do that is take a couple of days as you have started your fast to really seek the divine spirit to know what to manifest. You may be surprised of what you are supposed to be doing. Instead of manifesting that relationship, maybe you're supposed to be manifesting good mental health, good emotional stability within your life. Or you may think that you still need to work on that, and guess what? It may be time to actually move into that bigger house, or go after that relationship, or you may end up meeting someone really soon. You just never know. So that's why you need to take a couple of days just to see what is for you to manifest. What are you really to focus on over this annual cycle, specifically over the next 21 days? Because you could be working on the wrong task at the wrong time. It doesn't mean that it's not for you. It may just be that the timing is off, or you have to address something first before you can pursue that. You can also set aside, I would say, 3 goals, no more than 5 goals, to focus on over this 21-day period to implant into your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is what really dictates our action. If the subconscious mind is programmed for abundance, it will definitely bring it to you. The subconscious mind is a magnet. The subconscious mind will order your steps. It's like the patron that's putting in an order to the 𝗿𝙄𝑒𝑟. So the 𝗿𝙄𝑒𝑟 is the conscious mind that will go out and retrieve what the subconscious mind requests. So that's why it's important to program your subconscious mind. You can focus on 3 to 5 things that you want to manifest over this annual cycle. You could also focus on one thing as a long-term goal. So it's always important to have like your 5 to 10 year, I always say like about 5 years, 5-year overall goal, at least one of them that you can focus on while you are working on your smaller goals that will lead you to that bigger goal. So you know that you need to have good health so you can keep up with your lifestyle. You know that you need to have good relationship skills, so focusing on your relationships, and also good finances. So those are 3 categories that most people feel that are pertinent to their life. One day you know that you will probably want to own a home or start a business. That could be your 5-year goal. It may not be for you to focus on that right now, but you can still have a vision of it. You can still allow your mind to go there and dream about what you want in the next 5 years. And you can do a small vision board, journal about what you want in the next 5 years to build and plant that seed in you. And all of your goals will start to line up with that overall vision. You have your overall vision, you can make that into a vision board or a plan and have it hanging up in your room. And under that overall 5-year goal, you can have your other sub goals under there that you're going to focus on for this annual cycle. Let your family, your friends know, let those that are important to you know that you will be focusing on yourself for these next 21 days. So people won't feel like you're avoiding them if you feel that that is something that you need to do. I also suggest pairing this with a fast. So a fast is abstaining from primarily certain foods, some people foods altogether, or it can just be a media fast where you fast or you abstain from watching or engaging in certain types of content. I would say all of them. I will have a PDF download that's from the Angel Lunar Planner describing fasts. There's so many different types of fasts out there now, so you can always Google and see what fast fits you. But whatever it is that you want to stick with it for the full 21 days. You also want to go over your goals daily because you're implanting that seed. That seed is important because whatever nourishment that seed receives, as it is a seed, that's what the offspring will become. Saying your affirmations several times a day. They can be really quick. I set alarms to say my affirmations 3-4 times a day. And I go to the restroom or go to my altar or wherever. And it literally takes me 30 seconds. That's it. It doesn't need to be long. If you're going to write out a journal, you don't have to write 12 pages. You can journal 2 sentences and that could be it. You don't have to spend a lot of time investing in yourself. It really doesn't take that long. As you start to show up physically, spiritually, and energetically, things will start to transform and you build that momentum. I would say 3 times a day when you first wake up, sometime in the middle of the day, and sometime before you go to bed. Saying your affirmations, taking a little time to set an ambiance, to look at your vision board, to journal, to script, to meditate, to affirm. All of that for 21 days straight, paired with your actions, reviewing your goals, stacking them. You will see the results. You will feel it and you will see miracles before your eyes. Because those miracles have already been there. You just have been oblivious to them because you've been blinded by something, by a cycle, by a relationship, by unhealthy thought patterns. Think of unhealthy thought patterns as a blindfold that keeps you from seeing exactly what's going on. Your blessing, your miracle could be sitting right there in front of your face and you just was completely oblivious to it. So by doing these habits, for as short as 21 days, you're literally lifting the blindfold off to see that there's so many possibilities that were already out there for you. You just couldn't see them. By abstaining from certain content, foods, and actions and thoughts, that you are stripping away the old identity. So think of if you know that you will be a CEO of your own company that generates 6 figures annually, Do you think that you are that person now, or do you think that you have to change some things? How do they act? What do they say? How do they carry themselves? What does their daily habits and their mindset look like? When you figure that out, then all you have to do is start to implement practices, thought patterns, and actions that will align with that. And that's what this 21-day reset is about. Aligning your thoughts, your actions, your feelings, everything in your life to that future you, the next level you. And then from there, you build upon that guaranteed victory. So thank you so much for tuning in. If you have any questions, just let me know. This will be paired with a weekly inspirational message as well as with some breakdown tips. Also check out the PDFs listed down below and any of our other services and products here. This is Ashley for FD1111 Ministries. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will talk to you guys later.